White Belts, it is Monday, October 5th. Hope you guys had a good weekend. It's really beginning to feel like fall out there finally. So, hey, before we get started today, guys, please make sure you do your warm-ups. Go to your app, click on Lima Online, or click on Curriculum, click on Lima Online, and the warm-ups are right there. Do your warm-ups, and we'll see you back here in about 7 to 10 minutes. Okay, welcome back, guys. So today we're going to change it up a little bit. I want you guys to imagine whether you're a child or adult. If you're a child, maybe you're waiting for mom and dad to pick you up outside a store, you're waiting for mom and dad to pick you up at practice, you're standing in the street playing with your friends, and a stranger comes walking by, okay? Or, let's take it to the adults. You're at the mall, guys, and you're by yourself, and somebody's walking towards you, and you're not around a crowd of people, but somebody's walking towards you, and your spidey sense starts to go off, and you're feeling a little uncomfortable, uneasy. In both of these scenarios, we want to be ready in case somebody suddenly attacks us, somebody jumps us, somebody comes after us. But we don't want to be walking around like this all the time whenever we see people, because people think we're a little crazy. But we do want to be prepared. So, for example, if I'm walking towards Bailey, Bailey might be hanging out at the park, and I'm a stranger, and there's nobody else around him. Stand normal, Bailey. And I'm walking by. He wants to be ready in case I suddenly reach for him, grab at him, okay, grab his hair, anything. I come for him. He wants to be ready, but he doesn't want to start in a defensive stance, every time a stranger walks by, because that's kind of weird, right? So what we're going to do is, first thing we want to do when we're approached by a stranger, we're uneasy of the situation. Maybe a stranger's asking you for directions. Maybe they're I don't know, they're starting up conversation, talking about the weather. You want to be ready just in case they do something. So what we want to do first is we're going to turn our body sideways. Okay, just like we do in a defensive stance. We do this for a couple reasons. One, we have better balance, and two, it makes our vulnerable areas harder to hit. Okay, so we've turned our body sideways. Now we want to be ready. So we're going to take our left hand, we're going to put it on our chin. We're going to put our right hand underneath, just like this. What does it look like we're doing? Looks like we're thinking. That's right. That's what the potential attacker thinks too. So now, as I'm approaching Bailey in this stance like this, and I'm walking towards him, and if he looks like that, he's fine. And if I walk on by, there's no big deal. I didn't think he was being aggressive. But at the same time, if I walk towards Bailey and I see him there and I reach for him suddenly, that hand's already in position to block. Okay? It also leaves me wide open that if he wants to strike or something like that, from there, he can. And he's a good defensive stance. His hands can come right up. So right from here, I reach for him, and he, start like you're thinking.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and I reach for him, and he blocks. Okay, and he hits me, boom, and now he's in his defensive stance. He's ready for anything else that has to happen. So from here, we're in our thinking stances. Left hand's here. We're going to bring it up over our head. We're going to do what we call a high block. Okay, a high block. You want your arm about 3 inches above your head, 3 inches in front of your head, and 3 inches past the end of your head, right here. Okay, and bring it back down. Look like you're thinking. High block up, and bring it back down. High block up, and bring it back down. And high block up, and down, and a high block up, and down, and a high block up, and down. So that's the first part of this drill. Now, once we block, we're not going to stand there and wait to see what they do next. We need to strike quickly. Now, in this situation, we could punch like Senpai Bailey showed you. Today, we're going to do what we call a palm strike. So you're going to open your hand, and you're going to hit with the heel of your palm right into the attacker's nose. You're going to turn his nose into a...
Pancake.
What kind of pancake?
Chocolate chip.
Chocolate chip, that's right. So we're in our thinking stance. We're going to do a high block, and we're going to palm strike the guy right in the face. High block, palm strike. High block, palm strike. High block, palm strike. High block, palm strike. Now we can try this on both sides here, guys. So we turn our thinking stance here. High block, palm strike. High block, palm strike. High block, palm strike. High block, palm strike. Make sure that arm gets above the head. Doesn't do you any good if it only comes this high and the top of your head's exposed. Okay, so now I have some training tools here. So that's what I'm going to work with, but I'm also going to show you how to do this at home if you don't have anything else to work with. Okay, so Senpai Bailey, you're in your defensive stance, or I'm in your thinking stance. So from here, I have a bat. You could use a pool noodle or a foam sword or something like that. I have a hand target. You could use a little pillow. You could use a catcher's mitt. You could use your open hand. So I'm going to attack. High block, palm strike. High block, palm strike. High block. Good. Key out like a man.
Yeah.
There you go. Good.
Here.
Another hand up.
Here. Here.
We're going to do it about 20 times on this side, then Senpai Bailey's going to switch. Okay, now I have to switch my attacks here. Ready? High block.
Here. Here. Here.
Good. You can increase this to 25. You can do 30 reps. Switch your feet. If you don't have any training tools, that's fine. High block, palm
Yeah.
strike.
Here. Here.
So give me a big high five.
Here. Here. Here.
Just like that. All right, guys. So that's our thinking stance. Okay? You're prepared just in case. Come here, baby. Thank you. Okay? How do we stand? Senpai Bailey has to be reminded every once in a while, all the time, to stand still. I don't know if you saw the beginning of the video, him pumping like this. I don't know what goes on in there. So we just have to keep him under control. That's why martial arts is so good for him. It's a good outlet for his excess energies, right? Okay, and it should be for you guys as well. Anyway, get about 25, 30 reps of your thinking stance with a high block and a palm strike on both sides. Pause the video, come back when you are done. Good. So, martial arts, one of its greatest benefits is focus. Right? Would you agree, Senpai Bailey? Focus. Focus, meaning learning where you try to exit stage left. Okay. Focus is to concentrate, to pay attention, to think about one thing and one thing only, not allow distractions to come in play. Now, with students, high energy like Senpai Bailey, who have trouble sitting still, standing still, he's always worried about what the next thing is that's coming. Focus is that much tougher. It's not a magic pill. It doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, okay? But we work on it as we go. Teaching our students to concentrate, to stay on task, to block out distractions. This is very beneficial in school when there's kids at recess or the kid next to you is making noise at a desk. Being able to focus and stay on task when you're at home doing your homework, excuse me, and your brother and sister are causing distractions around, you're staying focused and on task. Okay, when you're at work, the workplace, and you hear promotions, especially towards the end of the week, and you have a project and a deadline, you stay focused and get your tasks done. Focus means to concentrate, to pay attention, to think about one thing and one thing only, and not allow distraction to enter your mind. Okay, today we're going to learn one more strike for you guys today. This is called the knee strike. When we do the knee strike, white belts, the knee strike, get your defensive stance, please, switch your feet. The knee strike, we're going to use the back knee today. The knee strike can come into the body, okay? It can go into the thighs. It can definitely go bonk right into the head. Now with that knee strike, we don't actually want to hit with the tip of the knee, but we're going to hit with this surface area right here, just above the knee. So we're going to reach out and see our opponent. We're going to grab onto his imaginary head right there. I got his big ears right here. Okay, so I'm going to grab on it, and I'm going to bring my knee up, and I'm going to drive my hips forward, and I'm going to smash just like that. I'm driving my hips right there. Bring my knee up and smash into it just like that. Ready? Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Now, if you look from the side, I'm not just doing this. Watch my hips drop. Boom. My hips get ahead of my shoulders here, so I can drive my power into it. Ready? Go. Kia. 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 Switch your stance. Reach out. Drive the hips forward. Ready? Go. Kia. 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 All right. So now I'm going to grab a target. You guys can use a couch pillow, anything like that. Defensive stance set.
Here.
Senpai Bailey's going to grab onto my wrists. Back leg knee strike. Go.
Here.
Drive those hips.
Here.
Go.
Here.
Go.
Here.
Go.
Here.
Go.
Here.
Going to get about 25 of those on this side and 25 on this side. Go.
Here.
Go.
Here.
Go.
Here.
Go.
Here.
Go.
Here.
Go.
Here.
All right, just like that. 25 on your left, 25 on your right. All right, white belts, I hope you had a great class. Stay right here, Senpai Bailey.
I have to turn it off.
Senpai Bailey. Thank you. I hope you guys had a great class. I hope you understand that sometimes I pick on Bailey to make the class a little more fun and interesting, but I also pick on Bailey to make points to you guys training at home, especially our younger students, working with mom and dad, especially while you're training at home. Mom and dad are working so hard to help you do this online training. And if we have trouble standing still and staying focused, it makes mom and dad go crazy and maybe lose their hair like it did Sensei Rock. So as we focus, we need to find our time to train and stay focused on what we're doing and not be distracted or drive mom and dad crazy. All right, guys. Thanks for training hard today. Let's kick this week off right. Thanks for being Lima Strong. We'll see you online and we'll see you on the mat. Oos.